Hi everyone, I'm David Ehrman. I'm the founder of Touristlink. I've always had a passion for travel. I personally visited over 40 countries. I wrote a guidebook on my home state of Utah. During the past 5 years, I've lived in India, in the Philippines, and the US, back and forth. That experience has shown me like the opportunities that exist in the emerging markets and how to target those travel customers. This morning I got a lot of emails from my employees. We've just been featured in Central India's largest daily as the next big thing, so the team's really excited about that. I went to India in 2006 and founded Go Trip India in Nagpur. My co-founder and myself have grown the team from 3 to 50 plus. We launched several successful travel sites, including Hotel Coach, a search engine for hotels in India, and Travel Affiliate Pro, which is a hotel booking engine with over 100,000 hotels that you can easily drop into another website. We have over 2,000 existing relationships with hotels in India, and we have signed sourcing agreements with Expedia, Travelport, and Hotel Beds. So with Touristlink, we offer group deals to a growing class of travelers in the world's emerging markets on a content-rich social platform. And there's really two worlds, and people travel differently in the emerging markets, and they think about travel differently than they do in the developed markets. I'll talk about that. Our demographic is young, professional, adventurous, and budget-conscious travelers, primarily in Southeast Asia. And they basically live in these big megacities, and their first problem they have is when they want to travel is getting out of these megacities. And renting a car or taking their own personal vehicle is usually not an option, so you have to think about it in terms of a different context. And the income is maybe $400 to $1,000. So how do they get out and how do they travel? Well, the solution for them is this is growing in popularity, is group experiences. This is a group I met personally in the Philippines that had traveled to Camiguin, which is a small island, and they were climbing this volcano. We got super interested in this when we launched our own Thailand deal as a promotion for Touristlink. So what we did is for $300, basically we were offering round-trip airfare, 2 days in Pattaya, 2 nights in Bangkok, food and transfers. And the way we were able to do this is by offering set dates with set departures. And so what we want to do is we want to work with travel providers to create group experiences on set dates, and then structure it like existing daily deal sites so that if enough people sign up, the deal is on. And we'll place these deals we're going to place on our existing site Touristlink. It's a social network, so you can easily invite others to join the deal. We can add incentives, like so maybe you give a 10% discount if the deal fills up. One other thing we could do is maybe we could create many social networks, so like it's easy to go back and find all those people on Touristlink that you took the trip with, so you can always stay connected. We can offer reverse deals to our same members, so like they can make a wish list and then get others to join. If enough people join, we can go ahead and source a deal for them. Here's this quick demo of Touristlink site. We have over 1,000 destinations. They're all ranked by our members. You can vote them either up or down. You can add things to lists, like I want to go, so we can track where our members want to go or where they've been. You can create customs lists, like museums in Madrid. Here I'm adding a few museums to it. This is that list. You can see the museums I just added. You can view it on a map. You can easily share the list with your friends or on Twitter. This is a detail page. You have local ambassadors who can answer questions. You can see all the visitors who've been to this location or who want to go. So it's a great starting point for conversations. So where are we now? We basically developed this platform. We want to optimize it. And then we'll place the group deals on it. And how we get there, we're basically looking for an investment of $750,000. We'll spend $150,000 on office infrastructure, and another $50,000 a month will bring us 76 hires, plus marketing expenses. So we'll take 10 teams of 3, and we'll put them in different cities, and they'll strategically market these deals and make sure that they get sold. And the rest of it is development and customer support on the back end. What I'm looking for us to do by the end of the year is be doing 800 deals a month. what that means is that there's only basically if you're doing 800 deals, you're taking 8,000 people. And if you look at the top, largest 30 speaking cities that have a lot of English speakers, it's about a population of 150 million. If you assume that 3% of those are interested in this kind of travel, and that only 5% of those 3% are ready to travel at a given time, you're basically looking at a market of 200,000 potential travelers a month. So far, we've got a lot of media traction and attention on on Touristlink, the social network. People are excited about it. I'll end here, and if there's any questions.
All right, good job. So you said people in Mumbai earn between 400 and 1,000, whatever it's dollars. Was that per year?
What's that?
You said that people in Mumbai earn
400 to 1,000 a month.
They earn 400 to 1,000 American dollars per month.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, judges.
I get this one.
Great, yay, you get it, woohoo!
Was the marketing just marketing target, like all the pictures of it was sort of like locals traveling, sort of semi-local as opposed to like mixing it up between sort of like Westerners who just want to try and travel local. I'm
okay if we mix it up some.
Yeah.
But that's not like who we're going to be targeted. That's not like if we got market. That's not the people we're going to market to.
So you're going to just explain it. So you're going to market to sort of locals traveling, sort of within a certain.
Exactly. So we'll take a city like Mumbai and we'll figure out like 2 packages that we can start offering inside the deal. We'll send a sales team there. And the reason I'm doing that is we could get traffic on the web platform, but if you really want to sell these packages, you really have to market them to start with.
But am I going to be in Delhi going on a package in Mumbai?
No. So we'll have a different team there in Delhi. So we'll have 10 sales teams.
He means where, like, say you grew up in Delhi.
Okay.
Would you take a vacation to Mumbai, or like where would you?
You'd probably be more likely to go to like a hill station in the Himalayas or something like this that's closer by. But you could take a trip to the beach or Goa or something as well. So we could try to make a budget deal for Goa, or even this deal with like Thailand that we had.
Keith.
So the Brits in the room will be very familiar with this model because in Britain, for years and years, there's been package holidays. Thompson.
We love you in Spain, yes.
Yeah, so you get this catalog. It's got like 500 vacations in it. Includes where you're staying, the flights, transfers, and food. Sometimes, not always. And it's like X number of £100 for 1 week or 2 weeks in Greece or Spain or Italy. And now you've got EasyJet and Ryanair, which is like less than $100 return to most European cities flying. My question really is, are you trying to build that model in Asia? Is that
Exactly. Yeah. And we're trying to do it on a social platform also so that it's more viral.
I love that.
Greg loves it. Monique.
So it sounds like a great idea. What kind of local competition do you have?
There's a lot of travel sites, but I don't think any of them are doing exactly this. So like, you can get deals. Like you can go to Make My Trip, which is the big holiday site in India. You can get a deal, but it's not for like a group experience. So therefore, if you look at that same Thailand trip on Make My Trip, you're looking at a price of like 21,000 rupees as opposed to what we offered at 15. So it's a substantial savings.
So is my profile on the site self-created, or am I sort of validating myself with attachments to like Facebook? Like
you can sign up through Facebook, and then you can create your own profile. So that you can add photos to it, you can add friends.
So your market is really young professionals and emerging markets.
Yes.
Emerging middle class.
I mean, I had no notes on this because it's like, yes. The markets are emerging. People like traveling. As people finally get disposable capital above what they need to sustain, they're going to want to travel, and they're going to need a site that caters to their need. And it smells like this is a market that, given your unique geographical placement, you manage to sniff before anyone else does.
Yeah.
So really, at this point, it's going to be, how do you run as fast as possible and get in front of every Indian?
Yeah. I would say hopefully we have the platform and the team to do it.
This is what Richard Branson started with. Richard Branson started by chartering an airplane and flying people to New York.
Right.
It's exactly the same idea.
Yeah. It's great.
Any other feedback?
No.
In England, we also have this thing called a gap year. which is where we take a year out between high school and university and go and travel. So that might be a proposition that you'd like to promote.
Yeah.
And if you need any,
I can take that.
yeah, if you need any testers, I like to travel. Anyway, all right, big round of applause. Thank you, judges. We got a 5, a 5, a 5. Oh my God, is it gonna a 5? Is it gonna be